A few weeks ago, I received an email from Freezeforms asking if I'd like to review their new D20 ice mold from their fantasy ice mold series. These molds were designed to be an improvement over the now discontinued Loot Crate ones, and although I won't directly be comparing the two, I did use reviews of the Loot Crate mold to give me an idea of where to set the bar. Freezeforms was kind enough to send me two molds, one that I'll use in my review and one that I'll give away to my subscribers. So stick around to find out how to win one of these for yourself. The Freezeforms D20 ice mold is made of durable silicone with a wide base that gives it support and prevents tipping. The lid has this really nice interlocking design that keeps it from popping off as the water freezes, and there's a built-in cup to catch the extra water that spills out when it expands. The numbers themselves are pretty big, so they'll be more visible in the ice. The base half of the mold includes a fill line to show you how much water to add, but I did end up with water spilling out of the sides when I put the lid on. I refilled the mold to try again, and it definitely seems like the water comes out of the sides before it starts coming out of the vent hole on top. So this is something that I'd like to see improved on in a future design. I let the mold freeze for about 12 hours, but I do think the ice was fully frozen after about 6. Pulling the lid off was harder than I expected, so the wide handles were really helpful. As expected, the numbers were clear and easy to read right out of the mold. They did melt away rather quickly once the ice went into the glass, but I think that's more to do with the properties of ice, and less so because of the mold itself. The ice keeps its iconic polyhedron shape for a pretty long time as it melts, so it still looks like a dye floating in your drink, even without the numbers. As far as ice molds go, I think this one does exactly what it set out to do. It's a sturdy design that definitely improves on the other D20 molds that I've seen. And although I think the fill line could use some adjusting, it still produced a great looking ice D20 with visible numbers. Okay, so I was going back over this email chain to make sure that I hit everything that I wanted to talk about, and I reread this part about the mold being oven safe and people using it for cakes. So yeah, I picked up some Batter Witch cake mix from the store and mixed it up according to the directions. I filled the mold a little less than the fill line to leave extra room for the batter to expand. I wasn't exactly sure how long to bake the cake in a silicone mold like this, so I started with the normal instructions for a regular cupcake tin, and then just checked it every 5 minutes from there. Your mileage may vary, but I ended up baking mine at 350 degrees for about 32 minutes. I did take it out of the oven 3 separate times to check the doneness, and also to remove the extra batter that had come out from the top, so you might not need to bake yours for quite as long. I let it cool and removed the cake from the mold, and lo and behold, it absolutely worked. Look at this little D20 cupcake! How cute is that? These ice molds can be bought from the Freezeforms shop over on Amazon, which I'll have a link to in the description. I'll also be giving away one for free over on Instagram, so if you want to win that, then take a look at my giveaway post. That link will also be in the description. Thank you again to Freezeforms for sending me both of these. And as always, thank you so much for watching and supporting my work. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.